Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. There he goes, right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
From the red zone on first. That's incomplete left side.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Looking in the air here. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
To the air on third and long. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
70 Lions.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
They couldn't quite match the score, but at least they were able to cut it in half and really offer a counter punch. Now incumbent on their defense to do their job.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 19.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their early lead to 9. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18, 70, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cougar 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working on 1st down. Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go, set.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now up by 15 in the opening quarter.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yep, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again to throw on 2nd. Right side cut by Higgins. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
3rd down, they need 7.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Ready, ready.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Go. 19, 70 Lions. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. The right side, no one has it. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Down. Trap 60, trap 60. Viking.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Great pass there from the rookie out of Georgia, and a new set of downs for him, too.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Start. Go.
First and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hits him on the out route. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Big Lion.
He's going to throw it again. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Hold the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get up. 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Texans attempted a two-point conversion here.
Will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs hold a 16-point lead in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chiefs lining up to take a shot at 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
Dropping back to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 back, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Nick Bolton has it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
Panther 60. 70 Ranger.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Here we go. Ready.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Gives a good check to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going deep. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team.
4th down.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
They're on 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Trap 60. Trap Viking 18. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
44-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Big catch made, and he got both feet in.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Trap 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 25 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. It will mind them.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it.
Texans 15.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Connecting on the slant. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Buckle up, ready.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
18, Pioneer, Cowboy 80. Trap 50, trap 60.
They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st down. 1st and 10
from the red zone on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
To Mario Douglas. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the the 13-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Right side caught by Higgins. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. 60 by 6.
He's going to throw it again. Jump off, caught by his back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Riggs, Riggs. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 left.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A second down run by Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Warriors 70.
3rd down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, play action. Flush down out to his left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And it sets up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go play action. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Bison.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Okay, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. 70. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He finds Worthy, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of gap on top of it. Kick coverage much better than that really well-covered cleat on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Ramble.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Looking quickly here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
19 Charger.
They call pass on second and goal. On target to Worthy. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's third and goal.
Mustang 19.
They'll pass on third and goal. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on fourth down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Need less than a yard. It's fourth down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 22.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. I got him. On me.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Looking over the middle, that's Noel.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hawk 70.
Mitchell up the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
18 Cardinals. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air they go on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, break. Got it. 76. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
At their own 35-yard
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Rodgers, 19, go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kent, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. the play fake. He'll throw. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 36. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. He takes it down to the 33.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready,
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here. Right side cut by Higgins. And they take him down right along the 30.
Ready, ready.
Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Chiefs'
Let's go now.
30-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready. Mustang 960 Eagles. Ready,
Working inside the red zone. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing off the play fake. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Go now. Ready, ready. 19, 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Cut it.
Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Desperation time here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting at the 10. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Now throw to start the drive. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down.
That drop brings the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60.
They're going play action. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds Higgins for another grab. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Texans 1st down.
Let's go
1st
now.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Finds the in route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They are throwing it again. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Come on, set!
Looking to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Sticking to the air here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. But he's not going to reach the end zone. They took their shot at the lead. You love that. But the defense clings to that 1-point advantage. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now we give left side to Pacheco. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chiefs clinging to a 1-point lead.
Okay, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Right back to Pacheco. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get up.
It's Pacheco again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. They got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
18 Cardinals, 79 Broncos.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. 2. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready?
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Reno, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go. Check smash, check smash. Ready?
Here's Mitchell again. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Come on, set.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. They cashed in when it really mattered.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Final score, Texans 46.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here he is to throw. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down, Chiefs.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw it. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Jason Marshall. And the Texans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.